Look, y'all, I just want to say real quick, this is beautiful. This sea of color, this sea of greenness, all this is beautiful. I'm so glad Kevin brought Heart and Soul back because we need it. We need it. So, I'm doing something. I'm not good at remembering, so I got a little something down. But I need 3 people to help me out, if you would. Can I get a little bit of artist participation? Can I get 3 people? 3 people? Yeah. Somebody else? So what I would like for you to do, next to the mic. So what I would like for you to do, when I point at you, I want you to say those words on that paper with some conviction. I want you to say it like you mean it, okay? And I'll help you out if you get a little nervous. You good? You good? You want to hand it back to her? You good? You got it? She got it? Okay, all right. All right, so everybody, I am Type Capri and I am a little nervous. So y'all hold on with me, okay? All right. So my piece tonight is I Belong Here. Okay? I've been told a million times to go back to where I came from. I've been told too many days that it was not for me that he gave his only begotten son. Life, love, spirit, and salvation, I'm not supposed to have none. Because I'm positive my life should be done. Far too many years I believe that to be true. I believe that those men had my best interest in what I was supposed to do. When the pastor and the deacons told me I will never see God, that I was different, soft, not hard, right? I'm 11 years old and I thought I was like everyone else until they pulled my card.
Have your moment. Shed some tears. Shake that shit off and shut those tears. I belong here.
Yes. Now back to this piece that I have composed. I'm speaking in rhymes, but I'm talking to those who would call me everything but my name and damn me for answering. I was so ashamed. Nobody cared for my mental and my spiritual. All they worried about was my physical. It was my fault that those men were lurking on the corners and the stores. The same manly men that sought out women but wanted to follow me behind closed doors. So this pastor preacher, it's who I'm supposed to follow. When they are running around here with souls that are hollow, y'all don't hear me today, but you might tomorrow. But to them you give life, and to me you gave sorrow.
Have your moment. Shed some tears. Shake that shit out. Come on. Shift those tears.
Why?
Because I belong here.
So tonight I stand before you a black gay man who is thriving with HIV. Those ninjas had me believing that I could never be. That God had punished me with those 3 letters. However, my village, my tribe, it does get better. I was diagnosed with AIDS and I closed my eyes because I was praying for death. Remembering all those manly secrets that I kept. Remember that God don't make mistakes. And this life was not given to you for you to fake. Stand up because you have come too far. I don't know who this is for tonight, but baby, you a star.
Have your moment. Shed some tears. Shake that shit off. Shift those tears. Why? Because I belong here.
That's what I'm talking about. I want to say it one more time to everybody out here tonight, right? I want you to have your moment. Sometimes you gotta shed some tears. But I want you to shake that shit off. And then I want you to shift those gears. Why?
Sit it, ta 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 ta. Sit it, ta 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 ta. Zoom, ta 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 ta. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba ta 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 ta. Sibba ta 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 ta. Titan in the morning. It's 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 Titan in the morning. Titan in the morning. My name is Titan Capri. I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. Titan in the Morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are just the way God made you, along with some breathwork breathing. And not to mention some movement with the Titans groove, sitting tap. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. I know y'all was sitting here saying good morning to me, and I was trying to be quiet. I was trying to let the video play and all that good stuff. Hold on. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Let me smack this a little bit. Good morning to you. Y'all, good morning. Y'all know what today is. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we come in and we do what we do. Today is Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. So I want to say good morning, and peace and blessings to you. It's a great day. It's a blessed day. It's a Tuesday. And if you don't know nothing else on this Tuesday, know that you deserve to be blessed. Hey, good morning to you. Hey, let me say good morning to a couple of people because y'all were saying good morning to me while the video was playing, and I want to make sure I get y'all. Hey, Mr. Jordan, good morning. Good morning to you, Mr. Jordan. Good morning. Let me go back up here because I saw some of my peeps up in here this morning, and I want to say good morning to you. Hey, Ann, good morning. Ann said, Grand Rising, my friend, from Indiana. Pray you have a wonderful day. And Ann, I pray the same for you. Good morning to you, and thank you for being in. Who else did I have this morning? Hey, Dolphin, good morning. Dolphin said, good morning, Titan. Are you okay? I am blessed and feeling good. Hold on, let me cough just a little bit. That I got kind of caught in my throat right there, Dolphin. But I'm good this morning. I am feeling good. I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Know where I'm going and I know what to do. Ooh. I got a new attitude. I don't know if Patty sings it like that. Woo. I'm feeling good. My worries are free. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. But good morning to you. Thank you for checking in on me. Thank you for asking. Good morning. Hey, Lucy Lou. Good morning. That's my friend, old Lucy Lou, dad this morning. All right. Let me go on down. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. I see the comments this morning. We're going to get to them this morning. Okay. Good morning to you. Thank you, Teresa, for the follow. Thank you so much. Hey, Tanya, grand rising to you as well. Grand rising. Good morning to you. Elfie said, good morning from Vermont, my friend. Come on from Vermont. Yes, indeed. Okay. Mr. Jordan said, come on, Patty. I know. I really want to flap my wings. Hey, Janetta, good morning. Hey, Melissa, good morning. Lucy said, good morning, handsome. You know I like it when you call me handsome. Make me just want to cheese. Look, don't start nothing this morning, y'all. Uh-oh, what just happened? Did something just fly in my cup? Y'all, I hope ain't nothing flew in my cup. Because if something flew in my cup, oh, okay, it didn't. Okay. Woo! I was gonna say I done made all this libation this morning and something flew in my cup. Hey, good morning. Hey, Justin Smith. Good morning. Hey, doctor. Good morning. Hey, Shanice. Good morning. All right, y'all. Let me come on over here because I see y'all over here. Hey, my friend Kish. Hey, well, you know what? So y'all, let me tell y'all something. So my friend Keish, right? That's how she pronounces her name. But I call her Kesh, right? So y'all see me saying Kesh, y'all hear me saying Kesh, and y'all reading it and it says Keish. Just know that's my thing with her, okay? I didn't already talk to her. She already understands. She already knows. Okay, good. All right. Hey, Kesh, good morning. She said, love you. Love you as well. I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Hey, Lady Ray, good morning. Good morning to you. Yes, indeed. Let's see where we at. What we got over here? Hey, Keisha Robertson. Yes. Good morning. Look, look, look. You see all those O's and R's and INGs going across there? So let me me. Good morning. Look, y'all make me want to say it 10 times over. But you know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Hey, Vel. Good morning. Vel said, good morning, corazon. Yes, that's how I said. Corazon. He said, good morning, corazon. Yes. Good morning to you, Vel. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, indeed. Okay, come on. Great start to this morning, Titan. Keisha said, good morning. Hey, Josh. Hey, Josh over there. Josh. Good morning. Now, let me tell y'all something, right? It's Tuesday. It's the day after MLK Day, right? And I just want to come to you all and say good morning, right? I want to say good morning. So, my topic this morning, I'm going on into it so we can kind of like be on the same page and all that good stuff. My topic this morning is I belong in this dream. Uh-huh. Let me sip just a little bit. Mm-mm. Don't go nowhere. Tell your friend, come on back in, kick off your shoes, relax your feet, and party on down to the escape beat. Just kick it. Just kick it. Just what? Oh, I'm not supposed to do that. But look, let's go ahead and do it. Let me go ahead on and talk to y'all. And let me ask y'all for what I'm going to ask y'all. TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. I got a goal this morning. See if you can help me out over there. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. All of y'all over there. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to come on in to this inclusive and brave and safe space. That's what we're doing up over here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much this morning for coming in and doing what you do. Y'all know I like all this kind of carrying on this morning. So let me talk about it real quick. Y'all know I got a little story. I'm sipping on me a little. So let me do this. We're gonna check in, right? So y'all are telling me where y'all from. I see that's it. So what's in your cup, right? What's in your cup this morning? And where you from? And what's one word of how you're feeling today, right? What's in your cup? If you want to go ahead and give that to me. I see a couple of people have already told me where they're from, right? What's in your cup and where you from? But what's one word of how you're feeling today? Yes, of how you're feeling today. Hey, over there on Instagram, good morning. Hey, over on Podbean, good morning. Good morning. Karma said tea and Indiana and blessed. Okay, let's start off with that one word, blessed. This morning, wait a minute, this morning, I'm going to throw mine in there in just a second. Mr. Jordan said, from Huntsville, Alabama. My cup is filled with water. Ain't nothing wrong with a little agua, okay? And look, y'all, and I'm feeling blessed. Come on, that's too blessed this morning. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, okay? Lady Ray said tea. Okay, come on with the tea and calm. The word this morning is calm. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, y'all. Come on. Give me some more. Give me some more. What's in your cup and where you from, right? And then what's your one word of how you're feeling today? We're going to check in this morning. I didn't got a little warm already. What's happening? Ooh, what's going on? Okay. All right. Keisha said, no sipping yet. What you mean you ain't sipping, Keisha? What you mean? What you hold on, I'm gonna sip for you. Hold on. Mm. Mm. Keisha said no sipping yet, but I just sipped for her. And she said grateful. Grateful. Be grateful, baby. Be grateful. Okay? Yes, indeed. That's what I'm talking about. We got grateful, we got calm, we got blessed, we got all of the stuff going on over here. Hold on. What else did we have? Okay. We got a couple of people here. We got Indiana. We got what else did we have? Hold on. What else did we have? Vermont. And you know what, Elfie? I've been to Vermont. Now, my friend Sean, right? I'm just putting all our business out there. My friend Sean moved to Vermont, and Vermont was never on my bucket list of places to go. Not no trying to be funny, I'm just saying it never was. But my friend Sean moved there, right? And I went to Vermont and I had a really good time. Um, it was snowing. It was snow at one point. Wait, no. I went during the summer. Yeah, I went during the summer, but it was really nice. I had never been to Vermont. We went to we traveled and went to a couple of shops. We went to Burlington, which I didn't know that Burlington was the original Burlington. We went to the Ben and Jerry's factory, and we saw the Ben and Jerry's uh, grave site for flavors, right? That was really cool. We went to a couple of shops. We got some Vermont chocolate, I believe. I'm trying to think what else did we do. And we went to Boston. I'm trying to think. But anyways, so I love Vermont. Yeah, it was really cool. But it would have never been on my bucket list to go. But my friend Sean lived there, her and her husband, and they invited me up. And I thought that was, yeah, it was a good thing. It was a good thing. It was a good thing. So yes, let's see what else we got over here. Okay. I'm just checking in. Hey, Drew, good morning. Drew said, hi, Titan. Good morning. Good morning to you. Cassandra said, good morning, sunshine. Sipped on the porch. Okay, you better sip on the porch. Feeling relaxed. Don't want to be bothered. Enjoying. What we enjoying? Okay. Enjoying this. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and finish it. Enjoying the morning. Okay, indeed. Hey, Jay. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Cheryl B. Good morning to you. Hey, Drew. What's one word, Drew, this morning of how you're feeling? What's one word this morning of how you're feeling? And Cassandra, I think you may have. Yes, you said feeling relaxed. Feeling relaxed. That's what I'm talking about. Keisha said about to get some coffee. Buffalo with pecan caramel syrup. Yeah, I always do all that kind of stuff. Drew said overwhelmed this morning, and it's okay to be overwhelmed. And Drew said, but I will be okay. Yes, indeed, you will. And I think that the thing is that it's important for you to acknowledge the fact that you're overwhelmed, if you're overwhelmed. And y'all, that's what we do here on Tight in the Morning. We don't ask that you tell us that you are great and it's gravy and you can see the stars and the moon and the sun is always shining. If you are overwhelmed, you are overwhelmed. And I think that's the great thing about being open and honest with yourself, because then you can do what you need to do for you, right? Because we can't always be good. We can't always be happy. We can't always be ecstatic about the world because we're human and things will happen. You know what I'm saying? And things will happen. Drew said, agreed. Thank you for asking. No one takes the time to ask. I appreciate the check-in. You know I got you, Drew. You know I got you. Cassandra said, enjoying the best company I ever had. Me. Come through. Come through, Cassandra. Hold on. Let me give you a little snap with that, Cassandra. Look, I just like popping the fan. Hold on, Cassandra. Enjoying the best company I ever had. Me. That's what I'm talking about. If you can't enjoy yourself, who gonna enjoy you? Lady Ray said right. And said hopeful. That's the one word for this morning. Hopeful. Right? Okay, come through, Ann. Hopeful. Y'all, I'm loving all of this. I'm loving all of this. All right. We're gonna check in just a couple of more minutes. What's in your cup and where you from? I'm gonna scoot this chair back just a little bit. I'm gonna scooch. But scoot. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So what's in your cup and where you from? And what's one word this morning of how you're feeling? right? Drew said that Drew was overwhelmed. And y'all, what I want you to do, what I would like for you, what I would like to bring to this space is that we have to be open and honest with ourselves. We're not going to always be at 100. We're not going to always be at full capacity. And it's okay to acknowledge that, right? That's the way that you start your healing process. Be open and honest with yourself. I'm not talking about being open and honest with them, they, do, whoever this is out there. I'm talking about right here in this space, right here in this, right here in this. Be honest with yourself about how you truly feel. Lady Ray said, very true. Indeed, Lady Ray, you know. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. There have been times that I have not wanted to get out the bed. There have been times that I didn't feel like playing. I didn't feel like going in and doing the game and doing all that. Didn't want to do that. Hey, Georgia Peach. Georgia Peach said, water in the cup. Come on. Ain't nothing wrong with a little H2O, a little agua. Hello. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, Georgia Peach. And Georgia Peach said, mentally tired. Mentally tired. Y'all, there is such a thing as being mentally tired. A lot of times things come to you mentally and they sit and they weigh you down. And the truth be told is that a lot of us are running around being mentally tired, but we put on that good face. We put on that good thing and we keep on rolling. Kudos to you for that this morning, Georgia. Kudos for you, because a lot of times we do that. So here's something that I want to ask Georgia, and you can answer if you like, and if you don't like, I understand. What is one thing that you can do when you're mentally tired? Right? What's one thing that you can do when you're mentally tired? We all are family in here, and we want to know from one another, learn from one another. What is one thing you can do when you're mentally tired? I'll tell you what I do when I'm mentally tired. But if you want to answer, Georgia, that would be great. Hey, Coleman's World. Good morning. Coleman said, Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, Con Exodus. Good morning to you. Good morning. Georgia said, I always pray. And Georgia, I was going to go that same route. I meditate. I stand still. I get quiet. And I breathe. Right? Now, I know I said a lot in that, but all of it is pretty much the same for me. Because me breathing is me meditating. Me breathing is me standing still. Me breathing is me taking a moment to slow down so that I can understand what's happening. I can cut out the noise so that I can be good, right? That part. Okay? Coleman said, praying is always good for me. Indeed, indeed. Hey, Janae, good morning. Good morning and blessings. That's what I'm talking about. Send me some blessings. Hey, Janae, good morning to you. Ann said, I have 2 compressed vertebrae that I had surgery on, and I get the stitches out tomorrow. Okay, Ann, come through. We're going to send a little love and light your way on getting those stitches out, right? Those compressed vertebrae, not been nothing to play with. Indeed. Lady Ray says, stepped away from the noise, away from all devices and people, stretching and deep breathing. Come on. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, I believe that breath is life and life is breath. I believe that you can breathe and you can change the atmosphere. You can change the results in something. You can change what's going to happen next for you because you took a moment and you breathe. You took a breath, right? And a lot of times it's hard for us to do that because there's so much noise. There's so many things happening. And mentally, you are in warfare with all of the outside noise because you are one of those people. I'm hyper aware. Like my antenna is always up. I'm a Pisces, so y'all already know what that is right there. But I'm always up. And so when I'm doing this, I'm like, whew. So I got to take a moment, right? Creativity is my outlet. So I breathe, right? And I don't care how many times a day you have to breathe. And you know what? Just because I want to do it, just because this is tight in the morning, we're going to take a breath. I'm gonna do a breathing exercise with you with you all, right? Because I feel like I want to breathe. My spirit is telling me that we need to breathe this morning, right? And because we're going to go into I belong in this dream. Speaking of MLK Day, and then I have a dream. Okay, Cassandra, Cassandra said I am a Pisces as well. 223. Come on, February Pisces. I'm a March Pisces, but baby, we are Pisces up in here. Okay, okay. Hey, Warner. Hey, Warner. Warner said, hey, cousin. Warner said, grand rising, handsome cousin. Okay, call me handsome. Yes, I'm handsome. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, I'm walking around sipping Bigelow's lemon tea. Come on, lemon tea. That's what I'm talking about. It's about popsicles on my it's about popsicles on my cooler. Okay, and too cold in the Big Apple. One love, big baby. Indeed. One love to you as well, cousin. Love you. Thank you for being here. I'm going to sip one time for you because you said it's popsicles on your cooler. Okay, come on. Mm. On the derriere. All right. Indeed. Indeed. Good morning to you. Hold on one second. Let me make sure I got y'all over here this morning. All right. So this is what I want to do because we talked about meditation. We talked about praying. We talked about breathing. I want y'all to come with me this morning. And I used to do, well, I still do this, not that I used to. I do this all the time. I believe in breathing. I believe that breath is life and life is breath. And I believe that you can control, right, what's going on in your life if you just breathe, right? Y'all with me this morning? Can I breathe with y'all this morning? Yes. Okay. 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 All right. Long as we can breathe. All right. So this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. This is how Titan breathes. This is how the Titan Capri experience, we go into it, right? Y'all all know Tina Turner, the icon Tina Turner, right? Right. So if you would for me, before I get into that, if you would for me, try to place yourself, right? Plant yourself. If you can do feet on the ground, that's good. If you can't, don't worry about it, right? But try to place yourself. And in this moment, I want you to come to who you are, right? Where you are in this moment, and that you're going to breathe for you in this morning. Now, let me say this because sometimes when you breathe for yourself, you are actually breathing for others because we don't know what we would do. Yeah. All that good stuff, right? So we actually breathe in for others. But what I want you to do is to plant yourself. And I want you to think about the icon, which is Tina Turner. And I want you to move those shoulders, right? I want you to move those shoulders. So what I like to do is take 3 breaths, right? The first breath, and I'll keep moving the shoulders. Think of Tina Turner. Rolling, rolling. Uh-huh. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, keep moving your shoulders. And so we take 3 breaths right here at Titan in the Morning or the Titan Capri Experience. And the first breath, I'm going to count it out and move my hands. It'll be at a 5 pace, right? But it's not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Move the shoulders. Come on, right? The second breath, I'm not going to count it out, but I'll still move my hands at that 5 pace. Now, what I believe is the third breath is the breath that we're going to commit to, right? We're going to take that breath in and we're going to think about what it is that we're bringing in. Something that you couldn't finish, something that you couldn't do, right? But you got a chance to do it now. You got a chance to express it now. You got a chance to change what's going on. You couldn't change it last week, but you can change it this week. We're still moving those shoulders. Yeah, yes, rolling, yes. And then what I want you to do is to think about that thing. And then I want you to bring it in, acknowledge it, and hold it for that 5 count. And then when you blow it out, I want you to blow it to the furthest reaches of the universe or to the deepest part of the ocean, right? Y'all figure when we're mentally overwhelmed, when our mind is in, we can dream big and do things that are big, right? So I want you to bring that in. And then when you send it out, I want you to send it to the furthest reaches of the universe. How far can your mind go? And your mind probably can only go to around the corner down the street, but that's still good. Send it there, right? Or to the deepest part of the ocean. Y'all have seen, those documentaries, them going down below and, and all the gas pockets and all. Look, Send it there. And the reason that we send it there, keep moving them shoulders. And the reason that we send it there is because it gives us time to deal with whatever the issue is or the problem is or whatever the acknowledgement is, right? It doesn't have time. It gives us some time to deal with it before it comes back around to us. Y'all get it? Y'all get what I'm saying? All right. So that's what we're doing. We're taking 3 breaths, and y'all be with me. Now, on that last breath, while we're sending it to the furthest reaches of the universe and we're sending it to the deepest part of the ocean, what we're going to do, we're going to make some noise when we release that breath, right? When we release that breath, we're going to make some noise because that tells the universe that we're in control of whatever that thing is. I believe that breath is life and life is breath. We're in control. We take the 3 breaths. You with me? And that 3rd breath, we send it on its way. So that way we can deal with it. That way we can be real about it. But we're going to make some noise while we sending it on its way. That's what we're going to do. Y'all with me this morning? Okay, indeed, indeed. B, where you at? Hey, Love Gospel 123. Good morning. Good morning to you. Indeed, welcome in. Hey, Sun Kiss. Good morning. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the gifts. Okay, Coleman said yes, yes indeed. Y'all in this morning? Hey, nephew. Hey, Perky. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Good morning. Hold on. Let me take a sip real quick. Yeah, because I don't know. I put this turtleneck on this morning thinking I was going to be fashionable, and I am warm because this coffee is doing what it's supposed to do this morning. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We about to breathe. Y'all good? Okay, come on in, baby. Come on. Wait. There it is. If y'all good this morning, there it is. So I need to change my name. It's Cassius. I thought it was you, but you know what, Cassius? YouTube and Facebook, I think it's YouTube more than anything, has been doing that. I don't know why they have been like not doing the actual name, but they do what it is that at your at. So I don't know. I don't know about all that. All right. All right. So good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome in. So here's what we're gonna do. This morning we're gonna breathe. My topic this morning is I belong in this dream, right? Yesterday was MLK Day. MLK had a dream, and I also, being a Black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years, I also have a dream. But I want you to know that I'm a part of this dream, right? I belong in this dream. And this morning, we are going to breathe this morning. Why? Because we belong in this dream of life, this dream of love, this dream of greatness, right? While we're acknowledging the things that we're going through, we belong in this dream. So we're going to breathe this morning. The icon Tina Turner. Come on, y'all. Let's move them shoulders and we about to get into it, okay? Now, on the count of 3, what I'm going to do is take a deep breath in and then I'm going to count it out. Remember, it's a 5 pace. All right? So Tina Turner, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Yes. Left a good job in the city. Working for the... Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Move those shoulders. And this is what we're going to do. Y'all ready? On the count of 3, we're going to take that deep breath in. I'm going to count it out, and that's what we're going to do. Y'all ready this morning? Okay. Rolling. Now, while y'all are moving those shoulders, I want y'all to take them shoulders to the back and open the chest up to receive this. And on the count of 3, we're going to take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Blow it out. Let's move them shoulders. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Tina said, simply the best. Doom, doom, doom. All right, y'all, let's move them shoulders. And then what I want you to do is take them shoulders to the back and open the chest up for our second breath. Remember, I'm not counting on this one, but I will move my hand so you'll be able to see it, right? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. and now y'all look, this breath right here, it's not supposed to hurt. You shouldn't be. But look, if you can't do a 5 pace, then do a 2 pace or a 3 pace. Whatever your pace is, I want you to do it. But I want you to bring that breath in because we're gonna set some standards. We're gonna set some things up on your terms. That's what we're gonna do. Now, y'all, this is the last breath. And remember what I said. We're gonna move them shoulders, and when we open that chest up, we're gonna take that breath. But when we send this breath out this time, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna make some noise because we are sending it to the furthest reaches of the universe or to the deepest part of the ocean. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Roll them shoulders, okay? Yes, yes. Y'all know Tina Turner. Yes, I'm your private dancer. Dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. Yes. I think that's how Tina sound, you know. Anyway, so move those shoulders, and if you would for me, take those shoulders to the back and open that chest up. This is our last breath that we're taking. And we're going to make some noise when we let it go. On the count of 3, deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, deep breath in. And yes, look, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I know I'm making light, I'm making some jokes and things like that, but this is what I want to tell you this morning. Breath is life, and life is breath. I want you to take a moment and breathe. When your mental is overwhelmed, when your spirit is overwhelmed, when things are too busy for you to make understanding of it, take a moment and breathe because breath is life and life is breath. It doesn't matter how many times you do it, but remember what we did was we made some noise when we sent it away because we are in control of that. This is your life and you must breathe. And I'm not talking about what you're doing right now every day. Breathe, 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 breathe. I'm talking about the fact that you must breathe and breathe deeply. That's what I'm talking about this morning. Y'all with me this morning? That's what I'm talking about this morning. Y'all with me? Okay. All right. Long as y'all with me this morning. Am I can y'all see me on YouTube? Am I blurry? Somebody said that I was blurry. I was. Well, I hope not. All right. Hey, Anthony Evans. Good morning. Hey, New Gam Gam. Good morning. Hey, Sisanella. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Yes. So here's what I believe. So, hey, Divine. Good morning. So this is what I believe, y'all. I believe that breath is life and life is breath, right? I believe everything that you can do in your life, right, you're able to do yourself. I believe that you can do all the prayer, right? But if there's no work behind it, then it's not there. It's not live, right? Prayer without work is dead. Faith without work is the same thing. And so this morning, my topic is I belong in this dream. Yesterday was MLK Day, and I put for my flyer for my intro photo. It's me doing a lot of things in my community, and like I did in the intro, spoken word. I'm an advocate. I'm someone that represents. Right. I do all of these things, and so the reality of it is that I've had a dream, and a lot of times that dream or all the time that dream is me living my life, right? So I'm gonna take a moment. I'm a not rush it and then speak to you all. I was talking with someone yesterday, and they said it almost feels as if I don't belong here. And yes, a lot of things are going on. A lot of things are happening in our world. And I'm not saying that they do not affect us, because they do, because I'm human. Anything that's introduced into our ecosystem will affect us, right? Y'all stay with me if you can. Stay with me if you can. What I learned a long time ago, and it still affects me till this day, right? But what I learned a long time ago is that I have to be good for me. I got to be good for Titan. I got to live in my truth. I have to belong, right? And on my journey. This dream that I have, that I am somebody, this dream that I have, that I am a part of this very fabric, this dream that I have, that I am a part of this ecosystem, this dream that I have for my community and my people, this dream is my life. And I belong in this dream. Now, there are people out there telling me every day that I don't belong. Gender affirming care, that I don't belong. There are people out there every day telling me that I'm an abomination on these platforms, on these sites. There are people every day telling me that I should repent, that God don't like this and do all of that. But I saying to you all this morning, I belong in this dream. This is my dream. This is my life, right? And I almost said and 2 tears in a bucket for anybody that doesn't believe that I belong in this dream. I told this person, you're going to have to do what you have to do for you, right? But what I'm going to tell you is that being a friend of yours, being someone that's in your circle, what we're not going to do, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to let somebody else take us out of here because they are miserable. They don't have it. They don't look, the focus is you. And I want you to focus on you because I belong in this dream. Whatever your dream is, whatever it is that you are doing in this world, whatever you bring to this, whatever God instilled in you for you to be the blessing, for you to be in power, for you to be in position, and you to be on purpose, that's what you do. Y'all, I had to stop trying to make everybody love me the way that I wanted to love myself. But my love was conditional, right, to myself according to how people loved me. I belong in this dream. Martin Luther King said we had a dream. Yes, indeed. My dream is to live my life. My dream is to be 100% who I am. My dream is to stand up in front of y'all like I do every Tuesday and Thursday, but every day of my life, and be a representation of who I am. Be my authentic and true self. I belong in this dream. We want to quote the greats and do all of the things, but I'm not talking about being a part of that dream. I am a part of that dream. I'm a Black man in America. I'm a part of that dream. I'm a part of that MLK dream. You with me? I am a Black gay man in America, and I have a dream. So I belong in this dream. I am a Black gay man in America that's living with HIV and celebrating 20 years. And people will tell me, well, you shouldn't be celebrating. You know, that's your punishment. That's what God did. Y'all, it has been 20 years. I belong in this dream. I have paid my dues. I have done the things. And you're going to tell me that I don't belong in this dream? My life dream? I don't belong in this. And then people will tell you, oh, well, this and this and that. Let me tell y'all something. That doesn't bother me. But what bothers me is when my community, what bothers me is when my people, what bothers me is when my very spiritual beings that God has placed on this earth, they're thinking about not being here because you told them that they are not a part of this dream. You understand what I'm saying? And so miss me with the talking two tongues, a forked tongue in your mouth. You're sitting here saying, oh, I love you, but that's against God. Oh, I love you, but that's not what it is. Y'all miss me with that. Don't even come to me and talk to me about that if that's how you feel. Because if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But let me tell you something. I belong in this dream. My dream is to be me. My dream, my purpose is to be exactly who God made me to be. So miss me with all of that. I don't have people around me that don't see it the same way that I do. Now, not everybody will agree with everything that I do, but for the consensus, right? For the most part, the people are on the same page with me. I've never been mean to them, angry with them, nasty with them, none of that kind of stuff. I've never been a bad person to them. But y'all, why do I have to always sit here and show grace? Why do I have to always do that? This is my dream. I don't get to live out my dream. I don't get to be MLK. I don't get to be a civil rights leader. I don't get to be someone who's in the community. I don't get to be an advocate. I don't get to be who God made me to be because you say so. This morning, I wanted to talk about it. Yesterday, I had a whole conversation with a couple of people, but this one conversation was about MLK, and I have a dream, right? Y'all, I didn't know back when I was a child that I would be doing advocacy work. I didn't know that I would be someone living with HIV. I didn't know that I was gay and all of the things. I didn't know that. I knew I was different because that's what everybody told me. But y'all, here's the thing. We are so keen on telling somebody that they cannot. We are so keen on telling somebody, like somebody just said, that I need to go back into the closet or I need to do something in the closet. Y'all, I don't have to work. I don't have to do anything. I have a dream. My dream is my life. My purpose is my life. And so for that reason alone, I'm going to always stand up and be who I am. I belong in this dream. This may not be your dream. This may not be their dream. This may not be he, she, they, it, wit, spit, tit, whatever it is. It may not be none of that for any of y'all, but it's mine. I belong in this dream of my life, this dream of the things that I've done. Over the weekend, I was a part of a podcast. I went and I saw a one-man show. I chilled with my family and we talked about things, and I went out and I had fun with my family. Y'all, I belong in this dream. This individual that I talked to yesterday said that they were thinking about not being here anymore. And you know what I mean. And I had to talk to them and tell them your life, right, has no type of limit on it. Your life is special. This morning we breathed. Y'all, we took a breath. How deeply do you breathe? That's what I asked the individual. How deeply do you breathe? I'm not talking about what you're doing right now every day. I'm talking about how deeply do you breathe? How deep do you bring that breath in, that breath of life, that breath of love, that breath of energy, that breath of purpose, and you understand what it means? I belong in this dream. We want to quote everybody. We want to quote the Bible. We want to tell you that you can do this and do all of this and stuff like that. Prayer without work doesn't work. Faith without work doesn't work. It's you. Thank you so much. It's you. You belong to that dream, the dream of your life, the dream of you being who you are. And y'all, I didn't plan on going this route this morning, but I believe I'm obedient to the Spirit. The Spirit told me that somebody right here needed to hear this because I needed to hear it myself. We have to stop letting people tell us that we can't dream, that we can't be a part of this dream, that even if MLK had a dream, for us, we can't have a dream. And that's not the case in point. My Black, gay, HIV, living body matters. And people would ask me all the time, Titan, why do you say that all the time? Why do you do this all the time? Because, y'all, there is a war that is happening out there. They are attacking us on all fronts because we have a dream, the dream of being who we are, the dream of standing 10 toes down in who I am, the dream of being God's child, but also being Black, gay, and living with HIV. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. Argue with your mama, because that's where it needs to go. I don't have nothing to do with that. And I always tell people all the time, I used to listen to this. Could you imagine me clipping my own wings? Like I'm flying. Fly, 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 fly. I'm flying. It's warm in here. I'm flying and I'm doing, right? I'm patting the bed. What? I'm flying. And then somebody told me, you flying too much. Don't fly over here, fly over there. That's what they telling me. And I said, but I got a dream. Well, go do your dream over there somewhere. Don't bring that dream over here. Oh, you gay. Yeah. How can you be 6'1" and 285 pounds and you liking other men? I've been told that I was a waste of a man. I've been told that I was seeking people out and doing what I'm doing. And y'all, I want to say this to you all. And y'all, we're talking straightforward this morning. I have a dream. I have a dream of being me. I have a dream, right? Of me living out my life, me doing what God put me on this earth to do, me exercising my creativity and my blessings and doing all of the things and surviving and living and thriving. I have a dream. But I belong in this dream. I belong in this dream. And y'all, when we detach ourselves away from humanity, when we detach ourselves away from the things that this world is throwing at us, when we don't acknowledge how we're truly feeling, right? Mentally overwhelmed. If we don't acknowledge how we're truly feeling tired, if we don't acknowledge how we're truly feeling in this moment, we will lose it every single time. I belong in this dream. Notice I didn't say I belong in your dream. I didn't say I belong in her dream, his dream, they dream. I don't belong in a white or a black dream. I don't belong in any other type of dream. I belong in this dream. This one. This dream. That's where I belong. Y'all with me this morning? I belong in this dream. There was a time, y'all, that I didn't know if I wanted to continue this. There was a time that I didn't know if I wanted to stand up again, if I wanted to be accounted for. There was a time that I hid myself because there was a time. But I want to say to you all this morning, some people asked me over the weekend, well, Titan, your live show, your podcast, you do it differently. You should do this. And I don't why do you do it and things like that. And I y'all, on the podcast that I was on, Bro, You're Good. Cassius was on earlier. Kudos to Cassius for having me on, Bro, You're Good. Um, it was great to answer things. But y'all, a lot of times we are out here doing this work, and a lot of times we don't feel, right? But I had to stop saying that in order for me to continue doing this work, in order for me to be blessed and to do all the things, I had to stop saying that I was not worthy of living this life. I was not worthy of being who I am. I belong in this dream of my life, this dream of my energy, my spirit, this dream of my God, this dream of my love, this dream of me. I belong here. And how dare somebody tell me that I do not belong in my own dream? How dare somebody tell me that I don't belong being a child of God when God brought me here? How dare somebody tell me that I don't deserve to love myself and how different I am? But I really want to ask you something. How different am I? How different am I from you? How different is my dream from yours? How different? Just imagine you being blessed with all of the gifts and the creativity and all the things that you do, and somebody makes you believe that you don't deserve it. Imagine living in your truth and representing who you are, loving every part of your being, even though you don't look like the status quo, and somebody telling you that you don't deserve that. Imagine loving what you're doing and out here putting your best foot forward, and somebody is sabotaging you by telling you. Y'all, I was talking to this friend and I said, it's crazy because y'all, I don't do things. I don't anymore. If it's not benefiting my life, my love, my light, my peace, I don't do it. I'm not doing it. Click Coven said, I have to go, but gosh, everyone needs to hear this. Keep going. Indeed. Thank you so much for being here, Click. I appreciate you. Peace and blessings to you. Hey, Julia, good morning. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. I love that. Good morning to you. Good morning. Keisha said, yes, 35 plus years, very consistent. Okay. Look, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you like this, and Keisha knows, and those that are in my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family, they know if we are down, we down like 4 flat tires and we ain't going nowhere. Right? I'm going to be there for you. And sometimes, right, I'll be there for you when you're not even there for yourself. That's the way that I do. That's the way that I've been. But just imagine somebody telling me that I can't be that. Somebody telling me that I don't deserve to live in this world because I'm black, I'm gay, and living with HIV. Somebody's going to tell you because of me living in this world the way that I am, that's the reason, that's what happened. That's my punishment. They're going to tell me that I'm an abomination. They're going to tell me that I don't deserve life. They're going to tell me I should just go away. They're going to tell me that I'm tainted. They're going to tell me all of those things. And y'all, every last thing that I've said has been told to me. Every last thing. I belong in this dream. Oh, that rhymed. Every last thing. Dream. Yes, I belong in this dream. I belong in this life. I belong. And so, y'all, this is what I want to do, right? I want to take a moment. Let me read a couple of comments. And so even in this moment, y'all, somebody says, now with that nail polish on, confusing God's children, hell no. But wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute. Hold on. Not with the nail polish on, confusing God's children, hell no. I'm going to confuse them even more. Check out the fan. Check out the HIV ribbon. Baby, look, let me tell you. See, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. People will do this to you. People don't feel no shame in that. And I'm not asking for no grace. I'm not asking for that because I'm a grown man and I am sitting here doing what I do, living my life. I belong in this dream. Perfect example of how people will tell you. People will come onto your platform. People will come into your business. People will come into your home. People will come in to where you are and tell you you don't belong. because they confused on who they are. They confused on where they are. They confused on what God they truly serve. So let them do what they do. And this is the conversation that me and the friend had over yesterday, because of the fact that right there, people want to feel like they are God. They are God over God. They can tell you who you are and what you are and all of these things. But they are telling you about your dream. Go on over to your dream. What is your dream? I guarantee you, and over here telling me not to live mine. You go ahead. And y'all, this is what I do, right? Because y'all know I've said this before. And I always make sure we do this because this is real time, right? They say you talking out the side of your neck, still polishing your nails. You have not changed. Who said I was changing? My people, did I say I was changing? What are we talking about? What change are we talking about? Oh, I'll play in the sandbox for a minute. What change are we talking about? I've never told you that I changed. I've never said to anybody that I've changed. But y'all, the reason why I'm addressing this, because this is real life. When you go outside your four walls, when you go outside, well, hell, you ain't even got to go outside, because I'm in my four walls right now, and I am on the interweb, the internets, and people are telling me who I am. Did I say I was changing? Did I say that I was not going to be? I am proud of being the black gay man living with HIV. I'm proud of who I am. I belong in this dream. But see, it's people like that that want to tell you, because you wear nail polish, you don't deserve to be blessed. Because you identify the way you identify, you don't deserve to be blessed. You are not God's child. Because I am sitting here with nail polish on, something physical, nail polish on, I don't deserve to live my life. I don't deserve to be who God made me to be. I don't deserve blessings. Y'all hear how idiotic that is? Nail polish. Nail freaking polish. And y'all, I'm entertaining this right now because the conversation I had, the person wanted to stop being who they were, because people like that want to tell you. All of that. I want you to take a moment and understand that you belong in this dream. You belong in these blessings. You belong in these gifts that were given to you by God, if that's what you believe. You belong in the very essence and spirit of life and love and laughter. You belong in this dream. This life is your dream. The things that I have accomplished, the things that I have done, the places I have traveled, the people that I've met, the cultures that I've seen, I belong in this dream. And 2 tears in a bucket for anybody that wants to tell me that I don't, that wants to tell me that I shouldn't be, that wants to tell me that I don't deserve life and love and laughter. I belong in this dream. And no matter what you say and how you say it and how you feel it, I'm going to continue to belong in this dream. Y'all, I wanted to give this up because people told me that I wasn't making a difference. I wanted to give this up because I was walking in spaces and places looking like this, looking like I'm looking. and people not wanting to do anything with me or anything like that. And I told one of my good friends, I told them I don't go anywhere where I'm not welcome. I don't go anywhere where I'm not um, exalted, where I'm not praised, or I'm not there. And when I say that, I'm not saying praise as in, oh, kudos, Titan. Titan, you're the best. You're this, you're that. No. Mm-mm. I don't go anywhere where I'm not tolerated. I don't go anywhere where my safety is not a concern, right? Because y'all, I have done that. I thought that I was doing the great work. I thought that I was doing what I was supposed to do, taking myself, going into the lion's den every single time. And for what? These people don't like me. These people don't want me. What am I going over there for? Let me be in my community with my people. Let me be. Let me do the things that I do. And y'all, this is what I do because I belong in this dream. And when I took the time out to understand that my dream was special, that who I am, even with nail polish on, is special. God did not make a mistake. I belong here. When I understood my power and my position, and I understand that I am the purpose, then all else went out the window. I belong in this dream. And y'all, I want to say this because I gotta be honest with y'all. There are people in this world that are thinking about not being here because you have told them that they don't belong in this dream. You have said that they don't belong. You have said they cannot be part of your family. You have said, oh, you're gay. You have said that they're an abomination. You have told them that they don't deserve the life that God gave them. You have told them that they need to go get out the closet, go back into the closet. You told them that they needed to suppress and hide who they are. Like a pimple, like a boil, all that gunk is going to get to the surface. And one or two things is going to happen. You're going to have to pop it, or it's going to pop on its own. And when it pops on its own, y'all all know, y'all watch Pimple Popper and all of those videos and stuff like that, you know, ingrown hairs and all of that stuff and how satisfying it is. But see, here's the thing. Because when you pop it yourself, you can make sure that you got paper towels or napkins and alcohol pads and all of this stuff like that, and gauze and all of this. You can do it in a location, in a space where it doesn't contaminate everything else. But when you let this build up, it's like an old nasty ball. When it pops, oh, it pops and it stinks. And it doesn't matter. It's not going to concern itself on where it's going to pop. It's just going to pop. Y'all get what I'm saying? Just like in a car. Cars run on gas, but they also run on oil and fluids and all of these things like that. When that goes low, that light comes on, right? And it lets you know that it's time to refill it. It lets you know that it's getting low. It lets you know that that's where you at. Your dream, right? Your dream is consistent, or your dream is built on those things, that fluid, that gas. It's not just one thing that keeps you going and makes you go. It's all of these things. But number one, I got to tell you, I belong in this dream. I belong in this dream. Not you. I belong in this dream. I'm going to say it again for those in the nosebleed and the mezzanine. Not you. I belong in this dream. This is my life. This is my dream. This is who God made me to be. I belong here. You don't belong here. So you telling me to go back? You telling me that I ain't changed, that I'm talking out the side of my neck? You telling me that I am a shame, I'm an abomination, I'm all of these things? And y'all, this is 2026. And how is it that somebody, a grown, gonna try to tell you how to live your life? Y'all, I am 54 years old. And somebody telling me that I need to live my life this way. I belong to this dream. I don't belong to you. I don't belong to yours. I don't belong for that box that you're trying to put me in. I don't belong there. I belong in this dream, my life. I belong in this power. I belong in this position. And I belong to be on purpose. And the purpose for anybody that has a question about it, for anybody that wants to put a question mark in there, for anybody that's questioning where they are, my purpose is to be me. Period. That's it. All day, every day. Me. I belong in this dream. And somebody say, well, ain't that vain? Well, isn't that vanity? No, that's not vanity. I'm telling you, you're telling me that I don't deserve the very life that God gave me. I don't deserve the dream. I don't deserve it, but it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. I'm just going to print for a second. Hold on, y'all. Now, this is going to be a little vain. Yeah. But for those people that are telling me that I need to repent, that God don't like what I'm doing, hold on. Let me print just for a second. Because this is my dream. This is my life. I told somebody over the weekend, I said, I'm going to do 3 things. I'm going to look good, I'm going to smell good, and I'm going to talk my ish with these nails polished. That's what I'm going to do. And you ain't got to like it because it's not for you. You ain't got to want to be around it because it's not for you. I'm not going back to a closet. I'm not going back to a closet. I'm not going back to a box. And as far as I know, me and my God, with this nail polish on, had a conversation. And I'm going to be this way until the day I'm gone. With the nail polish on, if I so choose. Something as simple as nail polish will tell somebody that they have the right to counsel you, to take you out. That's what they do. That's what they do. So yes, Titan is going to be here. So yes, this is my platform. So yes, this is what I'm going to do. Every time I'm going to represent. I'm going to let you know who I am. I'm going to identify how I identify. You'll see me outside. You'll see me out there doing the thing, fighting for what's right, fighting for what I believe in, fighting for my community. Oh yes, that's what I do. I'm an advocate. That's what I do, right? However, what you're not going to see me do is let you talk me out of my dream. Let you talk me off of my goals. Let you take away my power, my position, and tell me that I can't be on purpose. That's what you're not going to do. So yes, keep on saying what you're saying. Keep on commenting what you're doing. Thank you for adding to the algorithm. I appreciate you. But you get no love here like that. But what I do ask for you to do, since you got all these things for me, why don't you go check your own front door? Why don't you go look at your own life? Why don't you go see? Wait, no, because you don't have a dream, because you're over here trying to diminish mine. But anyways, why don't you see where you at? Why don't you look in the mirror and not feel disgusted? Why don't you do the things that you're telling me to do? Why don't you do them? While you're quoting scriptures and throwing the Bible at me, I want you to look in the mirror and not wince. I want you to look in the mirror and not feel like you want to throw up. I want you to look in the mirror and not feel heavy like you don't deserve to be here. I want you to do that. Before you come and you say anything to anybody else or talk to anybody else about that, I want you to look in the mirror. And I'm not talking about look in the mirror with your head down. I'm talking about look in the mirror. And if you can walk away from that mirror loving every piece of who you are, then you have the right to come over to somebody else and talk to them sideways. Talk out the side of your neck. Tell people what they're not going to do. If you can look in the mirror, and y'all, this is a powerful thing because people say, oh, I look in the mirror every day. But do you look in the mirror? Just like we talked about breathing. Just like we talked about breathing, right? Do you breathe deeply? We breathe every day, right? That's how our bodies stay on this side of the world, on this side of the plane, because it's filled with breath, air. We need that. But how deeply do you breathe? But y'all, I want to tell you something. It's a hard thing to put that mirror in your face. You can tell somebody all day long what they can't do and how they look and all this kind of stuff like that. But when the mirror is in your face and you are literally staring at your very soul and your spirit and your essence, can you see it clearly? Do you love it? Do you like it? Huh. Anybody that comes to you diminishing who you are, anybody comes to you and tell you that you don't deserve the blessings that God has given you, anybody comes to you and tell you that you don't deserve to stand in your truth and be who you are, they cannot look at themselves in the mirror. They cannot. Because once you look at yourself in the mirror, and once you understand who you are, there's no hurt or harm that you want to give anybody else. Because you understand that you are the blessing. You understand that you are the dream. You understand that you like who you are and love who you are right where you're at in this moment. You are. People will tell you what you are. But what are you? What are you? Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Look past that aesthetic. Look into your soul and your spirit. And if you can do that honestly, authentically, then you will know that you belong in this dream. Hurting, harming will not be part of your life anymore. Because you love who you are. You love who God made you to be, not trying to change nobody else. Y'all, I'm no different than nobody else on this earth that has been given the opportunity to live and to love and to be. What I've done, because I'm human, I've allowed others to set parameters and boundaries and expectations on who I am, when that was never the case in point. I believe God put me on this earth for a reason. I believe that I am on purpose. along this journey that I'm on. I believe that I belong in this dream because it's my dream. It's my life. And how dare you tell somebody that they should not be here because you don't agree with how they are living their life. I belong in this dream. I belong in this dream. And I'm going to say it one more time for those in the mezzanine and those in the nosebleed, or those out there in the parking lot. I belong in this dream. This is mine. And sometimes I am mentally overwhelmed because I am constantly fighting against people that don't even know me, trying to tell me how I should live my life. I belong in this dream. It's mine. I am on purpose. And the purpose is for me to be me. We're going to go to commercial break really quickly and we'll be back. But while we are at this commercial break, I want you to ask yourself this question. Have I been living my dream? Have I been living my dream? And what I mean by that is, have I been living my life? Have I been living my life? Have I? That's the question you ask yourself when you're looking in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, have I been? My answer is yes. I haven't always. Yes. On purpose. I've been living my life on purpose. That's what I've been doing. Acknowledging the ugliness and the nastiness that was looking back at me in the mirror because I felt that I was not who God made me to be. I felt that I didn't deserve the blessing. I felt that I didn't deserve. I am living this dream, my life. That's what I'm doing. Somebody is going to tell you that you should not. Somebody is going to tell you that you don't deserve. Somebody is going to tell you that this is not your ministry because it doesn't look like theirs. It doesn't look like the patriarchal stuff that they've told us that it should be. Somebody is going to tell you that God doesn't like you. Somebody's going to tell you that you will never see God. You will never get there because you are not of God. Somebody is going to quote those scriptures to you and tell you that you don't deserve the love, the light, the laughter. Somebody is going to tell you that. And when they come to you And they will. When they come to you, however form, whatever fashion, whatever way, when they come to you, I want you to stand firm in who you are, because you've looked in the mirror and you have loved what's staring back at you. You have loved. You love what you are. You love who you can be. You love the very thing that God bestowed upon you, the blessings, the creativity, the understanding. You love it because it's your dream. It's what you were put on this earth to do, to be, to live your dream. So when they come to you, and they will, in some form or fashion, it's going to seep over to you. It's going to go right past this hair I got right here and into this ear. And it's going to say, Titan, you don't deserve. Titan, you should sit your down. Titan, you ain't no better than nobody else. Titan, God don't like you. It's going to say that. And I want you to already be prepared to tell that. Kick rocks. To tell that. Forget you. Y'all know what I want to say. I want you to already understand where you are. Be prepared so you don't have to get prepared. Be ready, because when it comes, it's going to test you. It's going to tell you that you cannot. And I want you to be ready and tell them that you can. As a matter of fact, do your best. Do your best. As a matter of fact, bring your A game. As a matter of fact, when you touch down in your superhero pose, be ready. Be ready. I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all like X-Men comics and things like that, but I'm an X-Men fan. Always have been, always will be. And Mystique broke into the mansion while Storm was there. And Mystique rolling through the mansion, we didn't know the history then, right? We didn't know that Mystique was with Professor Xavier way when they was children and all of the good stuff like that. A lot of people learned that through the movies and stuff like that. But Mystique broke into the house. Storm was at the house. And Mystique was running amok. And Storm asked, "Who are you?" And Mystique was like, "Girl, whatever. Whatever. Try it if you want to." You know what I'm saying? And Storm said, "Look, let me be honest with you." And y'all, this is what you tell them when they come. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Mystique broke into that house to do whatever it is that she was going to do. Storm was there. Storm said these words. She said, "I don't know who you are and why you have chosen to attack me, but this is my house and you are not welcome here." And she conjured up all the storms and the fog and the wind and the rain and took Mystique up out of there. Now, y'all, I ain't going to tell y'all that Mystique ain't a bad girl, but Mystique don't want to play with Storm, if y'all know anything about the comics. But listen to what Storm said. She said, "I don't know who you are, but this is my house. I don't know why you have chosen to attack me on this day that the storm has made. I don't know why you have chosen to attack me, but this is my house and you are not welcome here." And she sent her packing, sent her on her way. Here's the thing. In this scenario, Mystique were those people. Mystique were those people that came into your world to run amok, to act a fool, to do all the things that they do, throw you off your game. But as Storm said, I don't know you. So you don't get to come and play house in my house. I don't know you. I don't know why you've chosen to attack me today, but I don't know you. But this is my house. Period. This is my house, and you are not welcome here. And sent her on her way. That's what I want you to do. From this day going forward, when those people come, and they are going to come, when they come, you be prepared. You let them know. And I want to add this on to that. You know, Storm has to always control her powers, because if she doesn't control them, she could cause some real damage. You understand what I'm saying? She could cause some real damage in her own home. Catch it. Catch what I just said. She can cause some real damage in her own home. So she knows how far she can go. She knows that she got to be calm, cool, and collected, because if she doesn't, she could destroy everything in her life. I want you to be prepared like that. I want you to understand your power. I want you to understand your position. I want you to understand your purpose. And your purpose is to be you. That's what I want you to understand, because that's what I had to do with myself. I had to acknowledge that I'm powerful beyond means. I already know. But I also had to say, let me understand when the attack comes so that I can be able to do what I need to do without destroying my life. Oh, and I'm going to give you a little monologue. Look, I don't know who you are and why you have chosen to attack me. And then let me say this. Somebody else said, Jesus is Lord, repent today. Y'all, what do we need? What's going on? How can you change with your hair like that and nail polish on? I never said I was changing. I'm just being who I am. I'm just being who God made me to be. Period. When you do that, y'all, they always say that you got to have like a little something, right? So remember that episode. Remember when I talk about Storm. If you love comics, if you love anime, you love all of those things, remember what I said about Storm. Storm did not know Mystique from a can of paint. Like a lot of people that are on this interweb this morning, that's on this platform, that's telling me that I should not be doing what I'm doing. That there's no way that I could be of God because I got nail polish on. There's no way that I could be doing this. Mystique was those people to Storm. And Storm said, I don't know who you are and why you have chosen to attack me. Right? She wasn't asking for favor. She wasn't asking for you to understand who she was. She said, I'm going to give you a good monologue. Let me tell you, I don't know who you are from a can of paint, and I really don't give a good god doggone. But this is my house, and you are not welcome here. And sent her on her way. You be prepared like Storm. Control your powers like Storm, or let them go. Because sometimes Storms had to let it go, almost taking the whole world down. However it is in that moment, you protect your peace at all costs. Know what it looks like when it comes. Understand what it is when it seeps in past this hair into this ear. Understand what it is. Reference Storm and say to them, I don't know who you are and why you have chosen to attack me, but this is my house and you are not welcome here. This is my house. This is my dream. This is my life, and you are not welcome here. Now, y'all go on over to that X-Men episode and check it out. Go on over there. Storm did the big one, and Storm said, I don't even know you. I don't know who you are. I don't care what you had with Professor Xavier. I don't care if y'all were good girlfriends or good Judys or whatever. I don't care none of that. This is my house, and you are not welcome here. So let me send you on your way. I'm going to pack you a bag. Matter of fact, I'm going to pack you an overnight bag, and I'm going to send you somewhere overnight. You don't get to come up in my house and not tell me who you are. You don't get to come up in here. I don't know the actual, it was, early X-Men Unlimited. No. I'll look it up and then I'll put it on. But I think you can do Storm and Mystique. I think it'll come up. Hey, Jay Bear. Good morning. Jay Bear said, hello, my love. Good morning. Mason said, wait, which episode? Love X-Men. Okay, look, I love X-Men too. And all of that good stuff right there. Hey, good morning to you all. Good morning. Well, thank you so much, Curves. Thank you so much. Good morning. Mason said, needed this divine timing. Indeed. I'm so glad that you're here and you're in. Jay said 100. Let's see here. Jay said, I love Storm. She's my favorite X-Men. Of course, baby. We right here. We right here. Hey, Zodiac Prince. Good morning. Hey, Viola. Good morning. Somebody said, sir, what the F? Respectfully, of course. Respectfully, of course. People gonna ask you that respectfully. Is that really respectfully? Y'all be good. Legacy said, I may not be better than others, but no one is better than me. You better say it with your whole chest, okay? Good morning. Juju said, yes. Hey, Juju. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Whitney. Good morning. Grateful said, actually, I can is my motto. Indeed. All of that good stuff. All right, y'all. Let me go to commercial real quick, and then I'll be back, and then we'll be good to go. Hey, Sinful Wishes. Good morning. Over on Podbean said, hot chocolate is in the cup and Massachusetts. Okay, come on, Massachusetts. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, y'all. I am loving this. I am loving this. J Bear said, great morning to you. Yes, indeed, J Bear. Great morning. Good morning. Hold on, J Bear. Let me take a sip for you this morning. Hold on. Because you know I've been trying to. There it is right there. Good morning to you, J Bear. I just want to take a sip for you. Hey, Makita. Good morning. It's a happy Tuesday. Hey, Fashion. Thank you so much for the follow. Curve said, great morning. Kesh said, good morning. I'm going to go back, Curve. Curve said, great morning. Great morning. Indeed, y'all. Indeed. Thank y'all so much. J Bear said, oh, I like that. Okay, J Bear, you better be on it. Ben, thank you so much, Ben. Good morning. I don't know if I said good morning to you, Ben, but I want to say good morning to you. Good morning. Let me sip, y'all. Ooh. Ooh. You know how when you take a sip and that left eye be like, okay. In the words of TLC, left eye, because the eye is always right. Ah, yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. Ben said good morning. Good morning to you, Ben. Good morning. I just like saying good morning to y'all. When y'all say good morning to me, I want to say good morning. But I didn't think I said good morning to you earlier on when you came in, Ben, but I got you. Sinful Wishes, I'm saying good morning to you. Good morning. Mr. Mason Martin, good morning. Kemp Nemo, good morning. Good morning to you all. Y'all, I am really trying to figure out what's happening because over here, I look. Okay. Legacy said, thank you. You spoke to my spirit. I'm glad you're here to uplift in spite of the haters. Indeed. Indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Good morning. Y'all, let's go to commercial real quick and I'll be right back. And when I come back, then we'll go ahead and close out and do what we do. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for being here. Let's get to these commercials. Hi, my name is Titan Capri. Introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience merch. Have you been over to my shop to see all the wonderful items that I have for you? Let me tell you, I have the Titan in the Morning mugs, socks, tote bags, candles, and t shirts. I even have a Titan Cookery Experience insulated 40-ounce travel mug. Yes, I did say 40 ounces. So hop on over and check out all the goodies that I have for you. Also, if clicking the link is not for you, you can scan the QR code and it will take you to my TikTok shop where you can do all the shopping that you would love to do. Go on over and check me out. For the link, the QR code, but either way, it will take you to the destination, which is my Titan Capri Experience shop. See you there. My name is Titan Capri. I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. I would like to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience, where our mission is to curate spaces and places that educate people living with HIV and the people that support them with experiences that bridge the gap between community and resources. Our vision is to center the human aspect of people living with HIV and the people that support them with a focus on the mental, emotional, and spiritual support needed to thrive in your integrated communities. That is the Titan Capri Experience. Good morning. Okay, y'all. So I think I found out what the issue is. It's saying that it's lagging over on this side here. We're about to get out of here. I do apologize. I don't know what just happened. So I don't know. We going through some stuff. It was cold. Supposed to be the wind is picked up. Look, y'all. I do apologize for those of you on YouTube and Facebook, I believe. If it's fuzzy over there, I do apologize. Something is going on, so I apologize for that. But so y'all going over to TikTok, y'all going over to my shop. I got some Titan Capri merch over there. Titan Capri Experience, Titan in the Morning. Going over, grab you a little something, grab you some socks, candles, grab you a coffee mug, and all of that good stuff. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. Y'all going over to my shop. You saw the link there. I can go ahead and put that into the comments and pick y'all up a little something and be good with that. And I think that it cleared up a little bit here. Hold on. Okay. And then we're good. So we're gonna keep this train rolling, y'all. So this morning we're talking about I belong in this dream. Hey, Dr. Dante, good morning. Hey, doctor. Okay. Y'all know that's how we say it when when we say doctor to people. Hey, doctor. No, just kidding. But so this morning was talking about I belong in this dream. You belong in this life. You belong in the very thing that God put you on this earth to do. And dang it to anybody that tells you that you don't, right? This morning we had people telling me that I was wrong for living the life that I'm living. I was wrong for doing the things that I do. I was wrong for talking about God and having on nail polish. That I was wrong for these things, y'all. But this is what I want to say to you all. Yesterday, Dr. King's Day stated that I have a dream. But I want to talk to you all today, and I did, about I belong in this dream. This is my life. This is my life. And if don't nobody else take care of it, if don't nobody else be a part of it, if don't nobody else love it, I must love my life. But I got to take the noise out. I got to take the naysayers out. I got to be able to understand that God didn't make a mistake, that I belong here and I'm here for a reason. I'm on purpose. And my purpose all day, every day is to be me. It's to be me and my whole authentic self. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. I love you for who you are. This is what I want to do. Today, we took a breath this morning, right? Today, we gave one word of how we're feeling today and being honest with ourselves. We took that breath, we breathed it in, we did some Tina Turner shoulder action, right? And we acknowledge that we are the dream. We are the dream. God didn't make a mistake. Everybody is uniquely made, and you deserve to be where you need to be, right? You deserve to be there. So no matter where you're at, this is what I want you to do today. I want you to take a moment and I want you to love yourself right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment again. Maybe in another life, but not this moment again, right? I want you to take a moment and love yourself right where you're at in this moment. Flaws and all the things this world can throw at you. I want you to take a moment, breathe, and love yourself right where you're at in this moment. And some people will say, Titan, I don't know if I want to love myself right now because I don't feel like I'm at my best. That's okay. You don't have to be at your best 24/7, 365. What you must do is love yourself through the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. Love yourself right where you're at in this moment. That's how we do it. That's how we stop the naysayers. That's how we understand where we're at. That's how when we look in the mirror, we love what's looking back at us because we are loving ourselves in all the moments. I'm in this moment, I love myself. I'm in that moment, I love myself. I'm in a bad moment, I love myself. I'm in an indifferent moment, I love myself. I'm in a moment, I don't even know what moment I'm in, but I love myself. But I love myself. Love yourself in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment. Take a moment and just say to yourself, Titan, I love you. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Ooh, yesterday was hard. I don't know what tomorrow is going to be, but in this moment, I love you. I love you. As Mary J. Blige said, what? I'm just fine. When I'm walking past the mirror, what? All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, y'all be great. Y'all be good. Thank y'all so much for being here this morning. Thank y'all for doing what you're doing. Thank y'all for the gifts, the likes, the follows, the subscribing, all of those things, y'all. I thank y'all so much for elevating my platform and being there and doing all that you do for me. I love you. I love you. I love you. And thank you so much for always wanting to hear what I got to say, see what I'm doing, and all of that. Because sometimes y'all know what the hey, sometimes you don't, Bring, bring, bring. Hello? Yes, I think we're at the end of the show. Well, no, I'm telling them to love themselves right now in this moment. Right? Yes, of course. Uh-huh. Now, I don't understand why my phone seems to ring at all times and I answer it while I'm even on the show. But today the topic was I belong in this dream. This dream of life, this dream of love, this dream of honesty, I belong in this dream. I wish you could have been on the show the whole time, but you can catch the replay. Yes, indeed. You can catch all of that, okay? You can catch all of that. I am on TikTok. I am on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Podbean, and I'm on X. So you can catch me everywhere it is. Now look, if you need to follow me, if you need to find me, if you want to be around me, I am Titan Capri on all social media. Google me. Uh-huh. And right now with all this AI, they got some good stuff in there about me. All right. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and end this episode, this talk. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Yeah. Bye. Shout out, people want to call and ask me to say good morning to them while I'm live on the show. I don't mind. You see, I answered the phone. Good morning to you all. Good morning. Look, y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. When you look in the mirror, love what's looking back at you. When you look in the mirror, understand that you are not perfectly made, but you are made just right for you, right? When you look in the mirror, understand that you belong in this dream. Until next time, y'all be good, y'all be gravy, and all of that good stuff. And I think I want to leave y'all with a little Titans groove. That's what I think I want to leave y'all with. I love you. I love you. I love you. Until next time. So every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is Titan in the morning. Y'all come and have an experience with me. Come and be around me. Come and do the doggone thing, because I ain't going nowhere. I'm here. I am here, baby. Until next time, y'all be good.
Can y'all hear me? Yeah. All right, y'all. So I had wrote, did all this good stuff, and then I got here and I was like, yeah, that's not it. My spirit said to do something different, and I'm going to do something different. What I want to talk about real quick is that being worthy. A lot of us are worthy because we think that's what worthy should be, right? But you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be yourself. You're worthy to be just who God made you. You are worthy. So tonight I want to do a little something that's worthy. If y'all would with me. A little audience participation. Can I get y'all? Yeah. All right. So I do this thing called a Titans Groove, right? Every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Just a shameless plug, real quick. Y'all come check me out. But what I do is this, Titan Groove. And so what I want to encourage you to do tonight is to be worthy in your groove. Whatever your groove is, however you see it. If it's just a little sway, then let it be a sway. If it's a little funky, then let it be a little funky, however you want to do it, all right? Y'all gonna follow me, and then I'm gonna ask y'all to do something a little bit later in this, but it goes a little something like this, right? Titan groove. Sit ta 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 ta. Sit ta 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 ta. So ta 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 Yes, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Ah, I like that. All right. Keep it going. I'm going to ask something of y'all. Y'all going to help me out? All right. It's going to go like this. Y'all follow me. I am, I can be, I will be. 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 Y'all got it? I am, I can be, I will be. All right, keep going. I am, I can be, all right. I will be. I'm going to add something in, keep going. I am, I can be, I will be. Worthy. I am, I can be, I will be. Worthy. I am. That's it. I will be. Worthy. Come on. I can be. I will. I see you moving in your seat. Come on. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are worthy. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be beautiful. You are worthy to be heartfelt. You are worthy to be hugged. You are worthy to be sitting right where you're sitting tonight, receiving all of this. I want to thank you all for being worthy and making me feel worthy tonight. Peace and blessings.